Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, my beautiful YouTube people. It's your man, So Many Plates, and welcome to another reaction video today. It's a bit earlier than my last one. It's 9:19 a.m. for me, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm still making my rounds for the morning and getting myself up and running, but figured might as well start my day off with a reaction for you guys. Today, we are going to be starting with searching for a world that doesn't exist. I have been seeing this literally everywhere. People are talking about it all the time. I haven't actually gotten around to watching it yet, but I love Minecraft ARGs, and I have heard good things about this one. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a
Yo, baller YouTube profile picture right there.
YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write.
Avery
Inside
seems
the
to have
book
not done a whole
is
lot
a
here.
very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me.
Tom
It isn't
E.
from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Don't turn
At the
left?
crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
I swear to God, if this continues on and they get to a crossroads and this boy turns left, I'm gonna be a little mad. I'm not gonna lie. He finds a book he did not write in a mine shaft he said he didn't make, and it's telling him over and over, don't make a left-hand turn. I hope you listen.
And that's it.
Don't be
It
curious.
seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the
Someone
end
trying
are
to scare
clearly
whoever
some sort
gets
of code,
hold of the
so
laptop
maybe
next.
we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm too stupid for ciphers, so people who can figure stuff like this out, props to you.
It is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks.
Whoa.
And this time, there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive
Yo,
that when you enter,
what?
takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Yo, what
Opening
is
the
this?
video named Footage 1,
What
we
the
can
hell am I
see
getting
the player
into?
in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out. Or
Well, there's a book in his inventory. Unless it's not the same book.
it's just
I don't
this
know.
book in his inventory.
Yeah.
Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
That's next level organization. I'd never put doors on my strip mines.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks
Maybe I
in to
should.
begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
More cave.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is: moss and grass. This is
Okay.
immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs
I
back to
mean, it
grab his
can,
torches,
but
he
only,
notices
like,
yet another
usually
patch
in
of
lush
moss in the
caves,
corner of the
which doesn't
cave.
really look
Again,
like that's where
not
he is.
natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery
Oh, you got a little baby tree.
backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does. With no problem. It
Congratulations, you
looks
did the
just like a
first thing
normal
everyone
tree,
does in Minecraft.
except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something.
As weird as this is, I feel like this would be so cool to just find on your own if you just started up a new Minecraft world like that. But it's even weirder that this is... Didn't he say this is from a laptop that he found?
Else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's
Uh,
right. The walls of this cave
Wait,
don't
why is
have
he
any
blurring out his
diorite,
name now?
granite, andesite, or ores, but come on,
Is
there's
he
a bigger
ashamed of the
elephant in the
mayo?
room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Yo. This would be a sick ass base. Oh my god. Yo, look at the size of these trees! What? That's nuts.
Avery stops.
Also, respect whoever put this together, absolute respect. This probably took forever to actually get done.
For several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss.
I don't know if I'd really call that a
scattered with the strange
staircase
trees
unless
we
you can
saw
take...
earlier.
You have
Avery
really
slowly
long
heads
legs.
down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here
That's not a natural Minecraft tree formation, actually.
is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain, obviously, doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room.
I would
Avery
start thinking
walks
this was
through the
like
mud
some
brick tunnel,
installed
turning to
horror
glance
mod or
behind him
something.
every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
Imagine being able to
Oh
build
no,
an app
not
with
an
your name
ad.
on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a
That's actually perfect timing.
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly...
I'm sorry, that just gave the same energy as all those ghost videos where they're like, did you see it? And they have to put like 15 red arrows pointing to the one thing, the one little bit that's just part of a single frame. It's like, no one's gonna notice that.
Suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
Oh shit.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Yeah, you tell him, Avery.
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Yo, I hate that sound. I hate that sound so much.
I'm not scared of a game.
Yo, what? Nah, get this ASMR shit out of my ears. What the hell? Breathing all up in my lobes. Buddy, you might want to start moving. You're running out of air. You ain't got a turtle helmet on.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared, but I felt
Hey, no judgment.
compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case
That's what I
closed.
thought.
Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange.
Oh, wait, is this the original owner of the laptop then?
But I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's
Yeah, because he said my Minecraft world, and yeah, like, installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. So, what, I'm assuming that was Avery in the beginning then, and this
pretty
is
small difference, but
whoever
still,
was
why
telling
the
him not to turn
conflicting
left.
stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels.
Gotta use the
After
door
some
strat.
hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before
that
swimming
works.
down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting
gonna say, put
narrower
doors down.
and narrower, with no end in sight. Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling
this is what
across
it's like
the
to be a
walls.
cave
Avery
diver.
scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels.
They're just
upon
recording everything on
tunnels
their
as far as
GoPro,
the
and they're
eye
like,
can
alright
see."
guys,
And then you
welcome back to another cave exploration. Today we're going into 15 people entered, no one has returned.
hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Oh no, not more ASMR.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick.
How could
So
you
finally,
realistically make a
he
choice
rolls
here?
the dice.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever.
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues,
Yeah, there you go.
getting narrower and narrower and narrower.
Please tell me he's got more food than just a single baked
finally-
potato. Oh shit.
He finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the
Again, this would be a killer base.
room, strangely almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that.
Ooh,
But I need
smart,
to
smart.
explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap
Yo,
for the thing following
this is
him.
next
Wait,
level
did
sort
I
of
miss
planning.
something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember
What?
when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure
What, at the
out
beginning?
what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Yo,
almost
yo, nah, 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 nah. Put that back. Put that back. Hold up, hold up. Nah, I'd log off. I'd log off. No shot. That's crazy. And he still continued? I would have quit the game right there.
It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening.
So
Every
he was
time
onto this thing,
paused for
like,
just
pretty
a brief
early.
moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
That's so
Stopping just
creepy.
a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing.
It's
right
gonna-
now.
he's gonna
Like
put
he
stuff
said,
in the
he needs
hopper,
time
and
to
then
look around
when it
and
loads the chunk,
explore
it's gonna
this
put it
world.
into the
But
chest.
while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he
Yep.
then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap
Smart,
is
smart.
set. Now it's time to explore.
This ambience is really nice.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to
Good
see
thing you
it,
pointed
and he
it out,
keeps
because I would have
walking.
never seen that.
Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What?
Case in point, I didn't
Where?
even see
Third
that one.
sign? I've
So
only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction.
what, do they make an
And
arrow?
He's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them
Damn.
point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food.
Okay, I was gonna,
Absolutely genius.
I was
But
gonna say, last I saw, this man had one baked potato, so I was like, how is he gonna continue on from this?
with that said, he returns
He's gonna use that chicken egg and wait for it to grow up to get like one chicken breast.
to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the
Okay,
hopper, which
alright,
would be
alright.
impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here.
What?
What?
Where?
How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me,
Oh, can it read his chat?
but I'm not taking any chances.
I mean, he was talking to it in the tunnel, so I guess that makes sense. But I thought, all right.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he
That's why he put that down? Yo, nah. I would never be able to come up with this on my own. Props to this man for setting all this up, because this is some next level thinking.
placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk.
This is why I don't play Minecraft anymore. Too many sweats.
I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Hey, man, you ain't gotta keep telling us you're not scared. It's alright if you are.
Maybe I am scared.
Hey, no shame in that. No shame. Yo, what is with this music?
The other sign was pointed head on.
Oh my god. Is this intermission or something? Oh.
Baby, I'm home again.
Oh my god, another tunnel?
Could run away.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
More to say,
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
to be somebody
Yo, what is this? Did they put this song in the description? I'm gonna have to add this to my playlist. Home Again by Park Lane. I'm putting that in my playlist later. Also, thank God he got a bunch of
Avery
blocks
is
before coming
clearly
in,
smart.
so he can
Smart
actually
enough to
mark
set a
where he's
trap
already been.
and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is, that's
My question is, how did it find the hopper? Because if assuming that it is following him, it had to have known where that was to like refill it. So I want to know how it figured out where the hopper was buried.
following him. It's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the
Yeah.
trunk. Smart enough to
I guess it could have
hide
just
its
started digging
presence.
around.
This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into
Also, the fact that he hasn't seen this thing yet, and like it's what, invisible so far, I'd be a little on edge too. At least in most horror mods or like games I've played, you at least have something to see running at you.
another giant room with
Not
what
just
looks like a
voices
cipher
whispering
above a door
in your
with
ear.
3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
It's like a
From
word
what
scramble.
I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever
Okay.
this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And
Wow.
then he gets it.
Oh.
Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery
That's a
says
poem?
it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery
Wait. Did he say he figured it out with pen and paper? You know what, whatever.
suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this, efficient.
Let me guess, he uses the pickaxe. Whoever set this up forgot that he was playing Minecraft. Yeah. Like, I ain't got time for your puzzles.
And with that, wait, who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short.
Oh, so
and
I
we
was
get
right.
A glimpse of the name.
So, this isn't Avery then. So then this has to be the original laptop owner, right?
This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all.
I mean,
But
that
if
makes
that's
sense.
The case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to
Because
find
it's the
out
original
is to
owner of the
keep
laptop.
watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Again, the time it probably took to put this all together. My God, this looks so cool. Sick ass fountain. I'm guessing by all the cobwebs everywhere, it's supposed to be like an abandoned village sort of setup. I'm noticing a lot of yellow in these houses. I too would admire the creepy ass fountain in the middle of this abandoned town. Oh. Going inside. And it's empty.
It's empty. This village is strange.
Not even
It's
like a secret
clearly
map or something?
abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in
That's
the
what I'm saying.
carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest, no lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too
It's the only thing not
is empty.
deteriorating.
There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
I mean, there's gotta be something else. Especially if there's nothing in any of the houses. Does he... Oh, is there something in the corner? Is that another house? Ooh. Is this the village scholar or something? Secluded from the rest of his people. There's gotta be something in here, right? Ooh. I would have just started breaking the whole house down to see if there was anything. Because there's no way you get all the way here and find nothing. What's the book say? Dear Lord, read the book. This might be the only bit of information you're gonna get here.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived.
Oh.
I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for.
He just said he wasn't coming.
I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Ooh. Nah, like, see, Avery reading the book, he's already been warned. This guy, he's already gone this far, found this abandoned village, and now it's just... Nah, I would keep going at this point. I've already come too far. So what now? Another hidden trapdoor somewhere? A hidden regular door. A hidden double regular door. I was gonna say, are we gonna open it or look at it? Oh my god, another tunnel? Well, I mean, no other path but forward. Does he gotta... Oh! Oh! Don't go left! No! No! Don't go left! Shit. Alright, well, here it is. We're gonna see why he didn't want Avery to turn left. Oh my god. It's all led up to this moment. What is that, black concrete? You should have brought some torches with you. Or if you have some, put them down. I'd be lighting this whole area up. Especially after something's following me and whispering in my ears. Still got a chance to go back. Nah, just keep going. Dude, nah. See, that sound I find to be so much creepier than what he's going through right now. I hate that cave sound so much. Wait, what's he got in his inventory? He's got a lantern. I didn't even notice that. And a candle. Bro, put those down. Put some light here so you can at least see where you're going. Weird. You don't say. What, you don't find random void black tunnels in your Minecraft world? Yo. More yellow. That's such a cool design, though. Having the black fully surround it, and it's just this doorway. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Or why does it sound like he's about to go wake up the mummy? Whoa, whoa. What? Why is the screen blurred? Or blacked out? Bro, what's there? Me when I find the black bar of genuine confusion. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, he really didn't like that. What was behind the door? Of everything that has happened thus far, what the hell could have freaked him out? Wait a minute. What? Yo. Nah, that's crazy. What?
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled.
Oh my god.
It's listening.
The moment that the
You
book
can't
is written.
outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world.
Yo, what did he
How-
see?
It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever's
okay.
behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has
Some
been
kind of
hiding.
entity?
A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each
Oh.
item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery.
Yo!
Durlord was
What?
given one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no
Nah,
way for
this
him
is
to know who
crazy.
Avery
I
even
could see
is.
why people were
Whatever
going
he
nuts
saw
about
behind
this.
Those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we
This
may
is actually a
never
really cool
understand.
story.
But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Dude, this was sick. I love Minecraft ARGs. Oh, they put out another... What, another for this story? Destroying a world that doesn't exist? Well, you guys know what I'm going to be reacting to next week, then. Nah, that was awesome. I actually really enjoyed that. Well, with that, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see... Well, I mean, I'm going to be putting it out regardless, but if you guys have anything specific you want me to react to in the future, comment down below, let me know. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.